John, if you can come forward here. Right, now, if we were to name John as an archetype, it's always too crass to put one name onto. Which one would you think fits this guy and the delivery of his little speech? That was unanimous. Okay, would you agree with that? That it's a bit of a sage thing? Okay. So how about we have a yes, I think so. Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to help him become even more sage-like. And so what have we got here? Yes, okay. It's my French beret. Right, we'll put that aside, and we're going to give you this. There you go. Now, what I would like you to do to start with, doesn't that look wonderful? Thank you. He's also brave, so that's great. Now, John is now going to deliver his same speech to you, even more like a sage. So one of the easiest ways of doing this is to think of a sage that you kind of connect with in terms of, let's say it's a professor, or it could be Mr. Spock, or it could be Sherlock Holmes, and just for a moment, just kind of imagine that you are playing that character for a moment, okay? Even more sage-like, and I'd like you then to deliver as a sage to the audience here present.
Hello. My name is John, and I help businesses to understand their data better so they can make much better decisions.
Okay. Yeah. Hats off to him. There you go. So, what did you notice that he did? Just a few things. Slowed down. Good.
Smiled less.
Smiled less. Interesting, isn't it?
Used gestures.
Use some gestures. Okay, now he did have some gestures the first time.
It became more purposeful and more specific.
How many hands did he use to do that?
Just one.
Just the one, whereas before he had the two, and he did this, which I thought was interesting. I wondered if he was entering into monastic services.
He had the clothes, I mean, I only saw it again, but he had the clothes found at the second time, which was very close to speaking.
Ah, okay. Have you seen a professor doing that sort of thing before?
Yes.
Yeah. See, again, it might be unconscious. He's not sitting there saying, I'm going to do this because professors do it. He just got into that part. Did the hat help you?
No.
It helped to break your state, if nothing else, actually. Because, yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? But thank you. May I take this here? Now, I want to do one more thing, though. Now, in order for you to get your message over, which of these archetypes do you think you might need to express more? More of the sovereign, which is, I'm responsible, I'm in charge, I will say how things go, and you know, basically my team, you follow me, and we'll succeed together to you know, peace and prosperity. The warrior, who's got the mission, who's just going to make it happen, who's going to bring whatever force is necessary to make it happen. We could do a bit of the mystic, transforming things, being a bit more magical about things. The lover, if you need to connect a lot more with people, because there'll be some people who will not speak with you, will not give you the time of day until you've actually gained a degree of connection with them. And then the jester. Which one do you think is appropriate and would actually help you the most in order to get your message out there?
Possibly the warrior.
A bit more of the warrior. Would you say that the warrior comes forth a lot in you, or not so much?
Depends what I need to do.
Ah, okay. Now, some of you had already made a judgment, even as we asked the question, I believe, just from your expression. And yet, he's actually able to access times and places where he did do the warrior thing. Can you think of that situation, one of those situations right now, where you really, really had to bring it? Yeah? Okay, brilliant. Now I've got one other little opportunity. You're going to help me out here because I want you to access that warrior. I want you to access that warrior. I want you to hit the head. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I ought to do the proper stance, so I'm going to injure myself now. Okay, now you don't do this to break any bones, okay? But once more, please. Okay. Come on now. No, one more time. Should we do one more time? Yeah. Okay. Yes, and with the energy that came up from that hit, you're then going to turn and you're going to do your speech one more time. You know where this is going. Ready? Come on. 1, 2, 3, go. Right, go.
My name is John. I help businesses to understand their data better so they can make much better decision making.
Woo! Yeah! No. You're not scared, are you? This takes guts to come up and do this stuff, really. I kind of want to follow that with some words, but I don't think I need to, actually.